Would you have a nauseating feeling in your stomach if you found out after you had gone under contract and were ready to close on your home that the lender required flood insurance because part of the property or part of the dwelling was in a 100-year floodplain? And based upon the fee for the insurance, what if you found it to make your payments on a monthly basis beyond your ability to pay? How violated would you feel? Shannon in Roswell wrote in saying, I'm looking at applying for a mortgage to buy my first home, and there's a question about flood insurance. What exactly is flood insurance, and why do I have to have it at all? Many people think their homeowner's insurance protects them in cases of flood, but I will tell you, as I learned in 2009 myself when we had the 500-year rain event and water came up into my basement, a flood is not covered by homeowner's insurance. A flood is protected by the U.S. government's flood insurance program, which can be added to your regular insurance. In many cases, the dwelling itself needs to be in the floodplain. Now, there are issues where you have part of a property that's in a floodplain, and if you want to prove that the dwelling is outside of the floodplain, then you need what's called an elevation certificate, which would be prepared for you by a surveyor, and it would show the floodplain is at this level and the lowest elevation of this particular property is at this level, so it wouldn't be possible for it to flood. The reality is depending upon the level of risk, flood insurance can be fairly expensive. How would you get it? Talk to your insurance agent and ask them if you think you might have to have flood insurance on a property. Ask them to get you a quote on flood insurance for that property. Your real estate agent should be able to tell you whether or not any or all of that property is in a floodplain, so you shouldn't have any surprises, and lenders will do a flood certificate right off the bat.